Good morning guys and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan. So I've currently been off the air for 5 days, and for that 5 days I've been in Pattaya. So it's been an interesting experience to say the least. Now, as most of you know, it's the second most hated place that I like to visit in Thailand. Number one is Bangkok. I can't get my head around ever wanting to be there. And number two is Pattaya. I really struggle with it just due to the people that are in it. It's not really the place. The place is okay. It's the people that's inside that makes me stay away. I'm very, very happy to be back in my humble village life. But in today's video, we're going to talk about my little Pattaya 5-day trip. So, as a lot of you know, I've got visa issues this month. I need to get over the border. I need to come back on a normal 30 or 45-day visa, and then I can apply for my non-O visa. So, it's going to be a costly month and a bit of a tiring month. I hate doing border runs. It's been a long time since I did one because I was lucky enough to be a Thailand elite card holder for 5 years, but now I'm just like everybody else. So I decided to take on a bit of detective work and got paid to go to Pattaya to do what a detective does. So I decided to take that on. I can't tell you too much about it, guys, just a little bit for obvious privacy, confidential reasons. So I was meant to go on my own so I could live cheap and hardly spend money and just do the job that I was paid to do. But that didn't work out, as the wife and my son decided to follow me there, which obviously gave me another 2 mouths to feed and entertain. So the money that I got paid for this detective job, I ended up spending on the holiday and ended up spending my own money also. So it actually put me in minus figures. So it was the worst idea. I shouldn't have took it on, but I did, and it ended up being a little bit of a disaster for me in a monetary sense. But I will say, right here, right now, if anybody wants me to do any future detective work, you are going to have to pay me thousands in order to do it, because otherwise it's not worth it. It's a lot of hassle, takes up a lot of time, and to be honest with you guys, it mentally drains the life out of me. When you're dealing with someone who's worried and insecure about a female, or maybe even vice versa, it is quite draining, because I can feel their emotion. I can feel their emotional baggage, guys, and I feel like I carry it on my back. So I don't particularly want to do that job again unless somebody wants to pay me a hell of a lot of money where I can be drained because I've got thousands of pounds in the bank. So let's talk about Pattaya, shall we? It's busy, okay? Very different to what I seen the other week when I went on my Rayong holiday and visited Jomtien and Wongamat Beach and Pattaya a little bit. But this time I spent a lot of time in Pattaya and I spent a lot of time in Jomtien, and it was extremely busy. Now, if you're remembering one of my previous videos, I told you about a group of ladyboys, Sukapruk, Kikiniao, foreigners and freelance women all sat on the beach, look like they've been partying all night and they're there in the morning. Well, every single day that I was there, this group was there every single morning. So I don't know what's going on. I don't understand why in the middle of Jomtien Beach now seems to be a party zone. They did ban smoking as well on the beach, but they basically say to you, if you just walk 2 steps in front of the chairs, what you lie back on, you know, chilling out on, well, you have to pay 100 baht or 50 baht for. Then if you just walk a couple of steps, you're freely available to smoke. So it looks like those rules have calmed down for the beach, and because of that, you can just see cigarette dimps everywhere around the beach. So it's not as clean as it used to be, but it's very busy, guys. And while I was there, obviously I wanted to do some observations. I wanted to see how the other half live, because I've lived in rural Thailand now for quite a while. So it was a very interesting for me to see what foreigners are being like, what type of women they're with, etc. How they're acting, is the egos, left, right, and centre. What's going on with these foreigners in Pattaya and Jomtien? Are they normal? Are they weird? Are they sucker-pruck? What's the score? So, I'm about to tell you. Now, for me, it seemed like it was 6 years ago now in Pattaya. You've still got all your Russians in Jomtien, yeah? You've still got a mixture of different types of people. You've got your council estate guys that are walking around with their 18, 19, 20-year-old bar girl girlfriends. You've still got all that there. But the Indian side of it, where people say, oh, no, I don't think there's that many Indians and stuff. And I did a video a while back telling you that Thai women are now choosing Indian guys over us foreigners because they're splashing the cash, they're showing off, they're paying for it. When everybody was saying on the comments, no, it's 5 Indians to 1 girl and stuff like that. They try to haggle, they try to barter. Now, I'll enlighten you. When I was there in Pattaya, all I'm seeing is Indians dressed sharp, looking to impress, young guys that look like they had money, driving around on big rented motorbikes that they're probably paying 1,500, 2,000 baht per day for, like in their own little wolf pack, driving through, acting cool with the shades on, the best clothes on, the lot, guys. There are now so many Indians in Pattaya, and they don't look poor to me, guys. They look like they've got a little bit of money. So the things that I'm seeing on social media and the stuff that I'm hearing from Thai women is obviously all true. They are generating a lot of money from Indian men now. So, yeah, if they can be with any guy, no matter what ethnicity, no matter what culture, they are going to be with that guy for money. And especially that person is hygienic, looks after himself, is clean cut, all that kind of stuff. It just makes them even more interested. So, it is what it is. So if you're coming to Pattaya this month, you're going to be very, very pleasantly surprised because it is bopping. It's busy everywhere. The bars are busy. The streets are busy. The markets are busy. I even found some new market stalls that they've set up now in Jomtien and stuff. It's a lot better than it was before. I mean, there's a lot more things going on. For all you potheads, you marijuana guys, back in Thailand in the day before all this legalization, you used to pay around about 200 baht for 1 joint with Thai weed in it. Yeah. Now, guys, you can just go to a local little market stall and you can go there and you can get 3 big joints with Thai weed in it, crammed full of Thai weed for 100 baht. So now you're getting a better bargain on the weed front, on the marijuana front. So guys, for anybody that's interested in that kind of stuff, it's extremely cheap compared to before. I mean, 3 big joints for 100 baht, £2.50. It's not that bad, guys. And I tell you what, business is booming for these bar girls at the moment. All these older guys, tattoos all over the place, old, ugly, let's be straight. A lot of ugly men or just older men that I seen with 20-year-olds, 25-year-old women, super skinny, small little bum, etc., going for the best that they can find. And the woman's walking around with them, or should I say girl, is walking around with them extremely happy. So everyone's living the best life in what I class as zombie land. Yeah, that's what I've always called Pattaya, zombie land, because everybody looks like a bloody zombie with the way they walk on the street and stuff. It's very, very funny, it's very interesting, and it looks like Pattaya is back to its old self, to be honest with you guys. You've got a mixture of people now. Like in the morning, you've got your joggers going along Beach Road. Not many people actually run. They normally just walk and just wear the sports gear. I don't know what it is, a status thing, or trying to look like the sporty when they've got a big beer belly walking on beach. I can't get my head around that one, but they do it. It's what they like to do. Maybe they find a sporty Thai woman on the beach or something. I don't know. But if you like Pattaya, you're going to love it now. It's very busy. It's all happening. and these young, sexy looking girls, I've got no qualms, no issues with being with a fat ugly guy or an older guy or whatever. So Pattaya is bopping for you guys. Now, I can't tell you much about my detective work, unfortunately. I wish I could, guys. I wish I could give you the full story, because it'd shock you, and you'd also tell me to, like, stop with it and just get out of it, because it's very emotionally draining. It's made me extremely tired. It's made me extremely stressed, and this 5-day trip has not even made me any money for my visa. It's lost me money. So the money I had in my bank before I left, that's depleted now. So it was a disaster, really, from a money sense. It was quite stressful, quite emotionally tiring and draining. And to do a job like that, I'd want like a couple of grand. I'd want like £2,000 at least for my expenses and for a salary, etc. Because it is hard work, guys. To take on somebody else's emotional baggage, it's hard work. And I did it because this guy is already in with this woman for a hell of a lot of money. And the money that she's currently trying to extract out of him is very, very big money. I don't want to tell you how much, guys, because I don't want to give you too much detail on it. But it's a lot. It's a hell of a lot. And when a woman sniffs out money, she's going to keep attacking and keep attacking and keep attacking. And if you show that you've got a problem with that money, then she'll calm down for a little bit and then come back and carry on attacking again. You'll just get a new story, a new version of events in order to make sure that that money keeps coming in. You've got to understand, right, that in places like Pattaya, Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Phuket, in the bar areas where it's all going on, where there's lots of foreigners, the Thai people are there from selling rice to selling clothes to selling themselves. Everybody's there to make money, and they're mostly there to make money from you guys as foreigners. So it's always going to be all smiles, all niceness, but also there's always going to be the opportunity of you being able to bed a lot of them, to take them back to your room, etc., because they are open to that extra money, guys. Not everybody, of course, but a lot of women are. So in these types of places, in tourist places, guys, in the bar scene and everything, you've just got to get it into your heads that everything is business. If you be with this woman or you decide to get a relationship with a woman there, it is a business relationship. Nothing more, nothing less. If she says, I love you, she is talking crap. Yeah? She's just telling you what you want to hear because you're paying her to do that. And there are so many men that I speak to that just don't get their head around that. Yeah, you're paying them. When you're paying somebody to be with you, they're going to be nice towards you. It's their job. It's they want to make sure that they keep getting paid every month. So you got to keep your boss happy. It's that simple. Okay, guys, I've had a lot of emails again that I need to catch up on. I've even had an email where someone's asking me to pull a video down that I posted the other week as well. I've not read the email properly. I was shocked because there's no big stories that I've put on the channel. So I need to start putting a disclaimer up or something on the channel that if I post your story, you can't pull it down. Because it's hard bloody work, you know, making the videos, putting them on, you guys commenting, and then I pull it down. I've wasted all my time, you've wasted all your time, etc. It's not good for me, it's not good for you, and it's not good for the channel. So it pees me off. And I think if I just change people's names or where that story cannot relate to them in any way, shape or form, then that way it's really nothing to do with them. It's just an email that they sent in, but I changed all the details, so then that way they can't ask for it to be pulled. But anyway, guys, just a quick update to let you know what's been going on, what's been happening in the life of Dan. I'm back home now, happily and gladly to be back in my village life. I've got to work hard this month. I've got to try and make as much money as I can because I've got to do this visa run, and then I've got to go and pay a visa company. I think is the best bet for me to get this non-O visa all sorted so I can stay here 100%. So I'm going to go through the emails now. I'm going to hopefully find a good story that somebody sent in, and I'm going to read that story out and let you know all about it. So for now, this has been Thai Talk with Dan. Hope you've all been well. Hope everybody's safe. And if anybody's coming to Pattaya this month, then please do remember it is bopping. Yeah, you're going to love it. If you love Pattaya, you're going to really love it now. It's as if COVID never existed right now, guys. It is literally that busy.